Hi everyone, another Kilos here. So today I'm gonna review more recent set because I want to get rid of the older set the quicker I can. So I hope to finish the 2001 to 2005 years really quickly. But anyway, I'm gonna do this time more recent set which was released in 2009 into the Wave 2, so the Glatorian Wave, yes, the Glatorian Legends Wave, excuse me. And this set is one I especially like, so it's Ackar. Ackar, I think you call this like Ackar, anyway, Ackar. So here's the canister right here. So you can see Ackar right there on the front of the box. As you can see on the background you have the Squall Shield logo, so nothing really new right here, and nothing really interesting in comparison to the first wave background with in which we have seen the background of Baromania. This time it's really simple and yet effective because it's really flash and bring your attention on those central characters. And as you can see, you have some red right here to show you it's a fire element anyway, or fire tribe if you prefer. Glatorian Legends logo right there, the Azure condition, the set numbers, and Bionicle right here, and the name Ackar. And then you got the lead, so this time it's in red as you can see. And still it represents nothing particularly, I think. But it's still more shaped as in comparison as the first Glatorian one. So I especially like this design in comparison of the canisters lead of the first wave. Anyway. So you can see the shape of the box is the one we've got since the Unica's one, so the big shaped box and no cylinder shape or stuff like that. Bionicle right here with the website address, and then you've got some ads for the Legend Rebounds, the first movie of Bionicle anyway, which was with last year's in autumn. And then you got a panel of all, not really a panel, but anyway, you got the 6 characters in line, the 6 Glatorian of this wave, so with Mantanui, Jelu, Kina, Stronius, and Vastus anyway. And you got the function of the gimmick of the Tornax launcher, the barrier code, which Ackar written I don't have the word in English anyway, but by the way, just pass on it. The life counter and the fact you can put Ackar in the canister, which is a gimmick which was in the first year of Bionicle, which is here since the first year of Bionicle. And that's quite all for the box, so I especially like the front pictures, which clearly show you Ackar's and the struck shield, so really nice. The strikes maze, yes, the maze, and here the top of the lid. So that's all for the canister. Here is the instruction booklet, as you can see. So it's print horizontally, so Ackar is cut in half anyway. So the instruction booklet with one step, one part, as you can see. So really simple and easy to follow. Okay, yeah, you got the parts list right there and some ad for the new movie. Here you got the Bionicle action figure game and how it works. So it's just with the Tornax and the life counter. Anyway, it's really simple. I'm not gonna explain it, but when you touch your opponent, as you can see, it's clearly shown on these pictures. If you touch your opponent with one Tornax, it gets you put off 2 points on his life counters, and if you touch his canister, you put off 1 point anyway. So here is a nice. I think this is the best pictures of us in social media because it shows you all the sets released into the Wave 2, so the 6 canisters, of course, and the Titans. Even if it misses Toa Matani, so the large yellow guy, the Titan version of Matani. And maybe some other guy. Yeah, no, I think that's quite all. Some ads for Bionicle.com, the Lego Club, and that's quite all. So a nice instruction booklet, especially for the last pictures with all the Glatorian, Legend, and Titan stuff. And that's all for the little stuff, and we're gonna talk about the set right now. So I hope we can see him in all, yeah, right there. So this is Ackar. As you can see, his color scheme is Mata red, so tail red and some orange. So it's as some have pointed out the same color scheme as Tyrolda, but I do not really see any similarities between him and Toa Holda anyway, apart from this color scheme. So I'm just gonna pass on this point, but for some is the reincarnation of the Toa Holda. But anyway, as Tayu get released again in the Stars form, I think we can't really say this anymore. But anyway, so this is a color scheme. I think it's kind of get darker right here. So just wait, I'm gonna put some light up. So I hope you can see better right now. But anyway, right. So here's Ackar, as I've said earlier. So I'm gonna explain the set really quickly because the frame is an unequal frame, so really simple in fact. So as you can see, for the body, you got I'm gonna put this like that. So for the body, you got the Inika frame right here, and of course some made through pelvis right there to put the legs on it, and of course here you can put the arms with the ball joint. As you can see, you got the new neck parts right there in a dark gray, so this was released in 2009. Of course, you got the new Glatorian head in trans orange. So for those who don't see, you got the face right here, which is like look like a robotic face or Iron Man. Here you got some axle hole right there, up there, some axle hole right there, and as you can see, this got a connector to put on the head, whereas, for example, the Metro head, it was a ball joint on it. So anyway, this is why they do this new parts, which kind of look like the Ordica necks, in my opinion, because it's the same stuff, but this time it's more straight and not curved, anyway. And as you can see, we've got the mask, which is not a really new part, but recolors, because it's the same mask, the same casque. No, not the. I don't know how you say that in English anyway, but it's the same stuff, same mask as Berwick's, but with a little shade of red and orange, as you can see right there. It fades in red. And for those who do not know, right here is the upper side. Of course, the mask is put on the upper part of the head in this axle hole, because we've got no axle hole on the front right now. So one of the important change in 2009. Here's the mask without the head. So I really like this new mask because they really use this axle on the upper head stuff, because as you can see, it does not cover all the head, and I especially like that. And it's still nice for recolors anyway. So here for the head and the body, and of course you put the let me find it. Yeah, you put just chest armor, which is in orange. It was also released in orange in the Poitou the workout T1 in 2008, so nothing new right here. But these two parts, no, not this one, but this one, this Inika frame is new anyway. It's a new colors, but not this one. So you just have to put this like that, so it looks like really like a Jailer Inika, for example, which got the same parts. For the arms itself, you got some long double connector right here, and some Marutoan daggers right there in orange, so you got 4 of them. It was also released before in orange in the Power Minor set, but not yet in Bionicle series, I think. So kind of really new parts, nice parts for mockers. You got some normal red Vaki legs. So this is a new recolors because we do not have any normal Toa recolors before, except for the white and black colors one, I think, but no Mata red anyway. So this is kind of nice. So we've got 2 Vaki legs like that. And we got the famous Glatorian hands, as you can see. This time in dark gray. I do not know why they don't put some orange. Some people complain about that, but I don't have any really. It does not really disappoint me or anything, or annoy me anyway. So I think it's kind of okay. Here you got the Tornax launcher, which was released in every set in 2009. So you just have to press these two parts, and here you go, it launched the Tornax stuff. So you can see some soft plastic parts and some hard plastic parts on the middle, right there. So it kind of works nicely, and you can see it's a part in it's in two parts. This piece is Tornax launchers, right there. And then you've got the second, the left arm. So this is the same, of course, as you can see, but you've got some nice fire sword. So this part was also released in silver in Matanui. This new part, the Scarabak's shield, I think it's called like that, with two axle and one pin and one axle all right there. And you can see the new flam part, which will be reused in Tire Stars anyway, with kind of some solid trans orange, if I can say so. Really nice and really nice flame, really big also. So that's all for the body parts and the arms parts. Here is the legs. As you can see, so new double white connectors anyway. Here we got some tight armors in orange. So I do not think they were already released in orange, because I think Poitou in 2008 got just the Ackar ones. So the new Inika tight armor right there in orange, still nice. Here nice recolors of the Inika legs in normal red, so tail red or all the red anyway. Here some new parts you can put on the legs, and I think you find this also on Matanui anyway, in yellow. So this time it's in red, of course. So some soft plastic right here. Of course, it kind of move right there, but it's not really a big deal, a big problem for me. So right there. And here you find some orange Inika foot anyway, excuse me. And I do not remember if this one were already released before. I do not think anyway, because there was a second type of Inika feet which were released with Poitou Fontoka anyway. And not this one, which I call the flat one anyway. And the other one are with little claws on it. And that's all. That's all for Ackar, as you can see. So of course I'm going to talk about the articulation right now. So it's very well articulated, because you got 3 ball joint points on the arms and legs. So on the arms you can put this right there, right there. Here you can really put this all the way up, as you can see. So there are no things that block at a 90 degrees angle, so you can really put this right there. Also for the hands, no problem at all. The same for the second arm, of course. The head can look down, look up, or on the side. Of course, I haven't talked about this, but you got the life counters on the back with some metro. I do not have the name of this part. Let me look at my the chest cover. Yeah, you got the metro chest cover in silver right here to put up the life counter, and as you can see, you can just turn it, so it means that it's dead, and here's 5 points of life anyway. So here's for life counters in the head, and the legs are also very well articulated, so you can put this like that, turn this in all directions, and you can see there are nothing that blocks this part of the legs, so it's really perfect also. But anyway, the only problem I've got is on the feet, because of this new part, as you can see, it blocks on this really quickly. So you can put this all the way down, but apart from that, it's a really well articulated set. And I think that's all, so I'm just going to do a little turnaround of the set. And do a little sum up on what is to like and dislike about Ackar. So what it's to dislike, I think, is maybe the way use of this mask. Personally, it's not really a problem for me, but I think that objectively some people find it annoying to got the same color mask anyway. But I like recolor personally, so I don't really mind, and it's a good recolor with a nice shade of red and orange. Other problem is the end, which kind of breaks the color scheme because it's dark gray and it's kind of out of nowhere apart from the next part, which also is dark gray. But apart from that, we will have think it will be cooler in orange. Still, you can put this in tower red because Squall got all the red ends, so you can put red ends if you prefer anyway, and you look like if it looks if it looks nice anyway. Looks good on Ackar. The other part is maybe this fit part, as you can see, which kind of hard to move. And apart from that, all the rest is just pro in my opinion because first of all, the color scheme is really nice. Orange and all the red really match together well in my opinion. He also got some nice really, so just yeah. Which goes with the color scheme is the weak colors parts. So the weak color section really is nice on this set because you got all tons of parts in orange and parts in all the red, which is really rare. So you can really do some new mocks right now with this new parts, as you can see, and use new color scheme. The new parts are really rare in this set anyway because we just got this two one and this one, the fire sword, which is kind of nice. Really simple, but really big and effective, in my opinion. And of course, you got all the usual new parts which which have been brought with the 2009 year, so the Tornax launcher, the Glitter head, the Glitter neck, and stuff like that. And overall, I think that's quite all. And I can say that it's one of my best, one of the best Glitter in my opinion. I do not really know why, but it just is. It's cool. It's all I have to say about this. It's you know, it's really just a Inika build, really simple, but I think it's one of the best Inika builds I have seen because when I mean Inika build, I mean a simple Inika build one, not one which complicated or change frame. But this one is really a simple Inika build, and it's one of the best in my opinion because the color scheme is great. Overall, it's as you can see, it's a tall tower, so it's a tall Glitter. So it really look like heroes in my opinion. Really look like epic characters, even if it can't really good, so you can really process nice. Right there. So yeah, I think that's one of the best Glitter because of the color scheme, of the design because it's simple but yet the parts are effective. I especially like the shoulder parts made with the Marutoan dagger, Marutoan's dagger. And I think that's quite all I have to say about Ackar, so it's really nice. The proportions are good also. So yeah, I think if you already got some Matanu, because it's true that when Matanu was announced, everyone wanted to buy it, and I think everyone bought it anyway. Because it's Matanu, you know, it's a famous character and stuff like that. But I think that Ackar is still really good in comparison. It's still really a nice characters in my opinion. Nice set, really simple, you know, nothing really new or stuff like that. But it's the best of the simple Inika build I have ever seen in my, I think, in my opinion. So it's one of the best Inika builds, and I think that's quite also. Just I hope this review can make you decide if you find it cool or not. But in my way, I've already decided, and I think it's really an awesome Glitter. So I think that's all. And if you have any comments, post them. I hope you enjoy this review video. And just say if you are okay with my opinion or if you prefer other Glitter, like for example Vastus or Kina, stuff like that. But I think that as a Inika build, this one is really nice because it got a nice color scheme, nice design overall, a nice weapon, a cool recolor mask and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed my review and see you later for another Bionicle review. Bye bye!